Good evening, YouTube. Hardball Crazy here, Derek here. Coming back at you with a video tonight. Today, I think I'm gonna do a video about some thoughts of the hobby, the market itself, some other couple random thoughts that came across my mind. Last night, I was looking through the Beckett.com online price guide. I have most of my cards on the organized section of Beckett.com and have the online price guide subscription. I don't know if you guys do that or not. I'm not sure if I want how much more I'm going to continue doing that because it's a monthly charge on that. But I was going through my collection, just kind of see what some of the prices are on some of these hot rookies and hot players, and kind of see the values of some of these cards I have. And some of this I was totally floored with. So got me thinking a little bit. I'm going to show you a little bit of some cards I own. Hope this doesn't come over as too braggadocious, but and so the values, what the Beckett value is, it I know this is different what actually sells, but it's a gauge. It's an easy way to gauge show you what the market's like right now. I think the market is super strong. So I'm going to show you some cards I have and their current Beckett value online. And this is of course raw. Everything's raw copies, PSA. You can figure out your what you usually pay for them with the ratio to raw mint prices, and you can figure out how much you actually sell for or buy for on eBay or other online stores. But here's some cards that I'm gonna show you. Just kind of to give you the prices on, just kind of something just totally floored me and prove how strong the market really is. Like the Juan Soto Topps Chrome Update rookie card, $30. Surprised me. It's not too surprising, but it surprised me. It's kind of a high dollar card, for right now. This one totally floored me. I was lucky enough to pull this out of the pack, and all you guys who think you can't pull anything out of retail, I pulled this out of a Target pack. Is the Ronald Acuna Jr. Top Series 2 bat down short print. There's a bat up short print. This is the bat down one, and according to the Beckett value, this book's for $250 right now. Totally floored me. It came out initially at $40, and last time I looked, all of a sudden looked at the price like $250. That is insane. Of course, the Mike Trouts are all hot, going up, 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 up. This is $100 now. It's basically riding the coattails of the Topps update, which I do not own. This is the only Mike Trout rookie card I own. So his cards continue to be going up in value. And then there's guys who got traded to the bigger markets. There's sort of some, like Bryce Harper. His cards, even though he's an established star, his cards have gone up a little bit. $20 for the Ultra Allen Ginter, and the Topps update here's like at $50 now. Minimal increases, but still an established star. New team, bigger market. So his cards are going up. A year ago, these cards are pretty much commons. Now I got traded, even though he was an established star, regarded possibly as the best catch in the league already. But his cards are commons. Get traded to the Phillies. All of a sudden, boom, JT Realmutos are $6 each. Within what? A couple months, if that. Goldschmidt rookie card, Topps update card, has gone up to $30. Minimal increase, just like the Harper, but it shows increase. Proves more proof that the market is strong. People are buying these things. I think this, if he continues to play well, the Cardinals say make the playoffs, get a little deeper run in the playoffs, this card might be a good one to get right now. Here's one that totally floored me. The hot man on the market right now is the Vlad Jr. His Bowman Chrome first Bowman card from 2016, $100. I bought this thing a few years ago for like a couple bucks, I think. I can't remember if I got ComC or maybe even I pulled out of the pack. I don't know, but $100 just for not autographed or anything. Just the first Bowman card, which is ridiculous. I wonder what kind of value it's going to have once all those rookie cards come out with this. People still buy this one. Then I bought this one because he's pictured in the my local team, Lansing Lugnuts. The short print Heritage, $50. His cards are just outrageous. He's got pretty much be what the next Hank Aaron or Willie Mays or Albert Pujols or something just to maintain the value. I don't get it. It's crazy how his prices are. Next is kind of shows what how everybody's prospecting everything is. The Beckett Online's got the new 2019 Bowman prices on them, and the Wander Franco, probably the top first Bowman card out there, his initial price is like $20 already. And then his autographed version of this card is selling for over $100 a piece already on eBay. The guy he's a pretty kind of a household name amongst collectors. People know who he is. But here's another Bowman guy with the same set, 2019, who I've mentioned I'm kind of high on. Yeah, he's not really a household name, but Julio Rodriguez, this is like $6 already. And I bought this autograph from the Elite over the winter, like for $20. I saw a Read article on it, like, dude, I like this kid. And this thing's books at $60 already. So prospecting is a huge thing right now, we all know, but even the unknown household names are still getting major love, major dollars, and there's some other guys in the set that already have like three, like Victor Mesa Jr., Victor Mesas, and Joey Barts, and some other players that's kind of high prospects, but they're selling it crazy. The guys who got hot starts like Cody Bellinger, just like a couple before the season starts, picked this up for like $2. Now the Bellinger books like for 15. He's all up. His price is up. Of course, he's super hot playing. He's like on fire this year. But it shows you how much the market is just going crazy out of these guys. And established players like Anthony Rendon, who has had a hot start, but he's kind of his Harper gone. He's got a little more publicity. His cards now started getting love. These are like $5 a piece now. They were maybe like a $2 before. The one that just totally ended with this one that just totally floored me is, of course, the hottest man in the market, the reigning MVP, who almost nearly missed a triple crown and is off to a fantastic start, Christian Yelich. His rookie cards, I picked up three of them, three different ones, maybe this time last year, maybe over the winter before he got traded to Milwaukee. Can't remember exactly, but I picked maybe up for like $1 a piece, $2. Now they're going like crazy. Yelich, Bowman Sterling is, let me look at my sheet here, it's like $25 and it's listed. His Topps update, I picked this up, I remember buying this off eBay for like, because I knew the 2000 Topps updates are a hot thing. When a rookie takes off, it really takes off. You know, look at the Trout and Betts and Altuve, Goldschmidt, JD Martinez, and Arenado. All those guys, you know, the trading cards. So I pick his cards up and just make sure I have them. Pick up it cheap. $60. Then this Heritage update, $100. That's crazy. Are we going to look at these guys, having a Yelich rookie card and a Vladimir Guerrero's and some of these like books for $100, like we did back in the day with Canseco's and McGuire's, or $100 or so? I think that kind of proves how well, how strong the market is. Like they're a little show and tell there. I think the market's super strong. Of course, these prospect cards, the rookie cards, are a little more volatile. You know, if you're into vintage, I think the vintage is pretty well, it's very strong also. If you try and go on eBay, try to find great deals on some cards, it's kind of hard to find great deals because everybody's looking for that great deal, and it's hard to get, and people have knowledge of what's good and what's not. They know these prospects before we know the prospects, so it's like everybody's got the online sources, whatever they have, and their favorite teams, so they know who the prospects are before they become household names, so their value's already there. Of course, it's vintage. There's always going to be a vintage market, and I think it's going to continue to go up. These guys, I don't think how they're going to go down unless the whole baseball card industry itself just tanks, which I don't see happening. But I think it kind of shows you what the market's at. I also think that baseball, and we know the Mantles, the Mays, and the Aarons, the Clementes, the Mutuals of that era will always have our parents' generation, the golden age of baseball, will always have a strong market for. I think in a lesser extent, most of the collectors these days are the generation from the 80s. And I think even though it's the major junk wax era, but I always think like the 80s rookie cards like the Mattingleys and the Bo Jacksons, the Goodens and Strawberries and Sandbergs and Boggs and Gwynns, and even lesser extent, say, or Hershiser or Willie McGee for local, more regional emphasis, we'll always have a strong market for that too. I don't know how much it's going to increase in value because there's so much flooded market, but I think there's always will always have some type of resale value because that's the most collectors hobby loves in their glory days. So this kind of will always have some type of resale value in those players. My last thought on looking at this market and stuff and kind of looking at prices and stuff like that is prospecting and people using prospecting as an investment. Is that the best route to go? As I showed you, like the Vladimir Guerrero regular chrome prospect is $100, and Wander Franco, his rookie card, his first Rays autographs are already over $100, and Julio Rodriguez, who's playing really well in Seattle's A-ball system, he just got hurt, so he missed a month, but he was tearing up, and all these other top prospects when this came out, they're not even household names yet. So if you're trying to get on prospect and get guys cheap, are you able to even do that? So is a better route to if you want an investment, because you're basically buying high on some of these guys and hopefully they'll get higher, and not really much in buying low because I don't know how low these will get, these Bowman cards get. But say for example, I think maybe a better route is to get cheap cards of guys who are already established major leaguers, like and project and anticipate what's going to happen. Say it gets traded, like a Real Muto, you can pick up before he got traded. You know, he's already an established star and top catcher in the league, and pick up his stuff, you know, dirt cheap, and now his cards are $5 to $10. His autographs are more, of course, or maybe get like get in yellowish before he takes off, and look at who's the hot commodity, who's the guys get traded, who's the one who's like about to break out, and pick up those guys before instead of going after the hot rookies, whoever else is going after too. Just some simple thoughts. Hope you enjoyed this video or something for this my little thoughts and of the hobby and prices and such like that. What do you think about it? How do you think with the hobby? What do you think about the pricing of the thing? Will this continue to go up? Will we going to hit a plateau? Will it go down? Thoughts on the hobby? There you go. Hope you enjoyed the video and have a good night.